Welcome to another episode of Los
BenchWarmers. Sorry, I missed that.
It's okay. Now this is part 3 of love stories.
Love stories, or I call it Valentine's.
Valentine's love.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how much disclosure?
Did you ever do anything special for Valentine's? For any of your girlfriends? Why?
No,
He's putting his hands up like,
listen,
hold him up.
This is my issue with it.
Okay.
So one time I gave somebody a Valentine's card. It was Valentine's. I gave them a Valentine's card. They ripped it up in front of my face and gave it to me. So ever since, I don't do Valentine's. Right? And that's one of the issues we had in the beginning with my wife. She goes, let's do Valentine's. I don't believe in Valentine's. I can give you flowers any time of the day. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day.
I believe that.
Right?
But I haven't had a horrible...
I can finish? This is painful for me. This is, And
you know why? I always tell my wife, love hurts.
He does.
Ooh, love hurts. That's a song. Okay, continue.
But that's why I don't do Valentine's. Even my mom says that's in the past. You should treat your wife better and everything, right?
You should treat your wife better,
right? But it's just the whole thing. It's just bad memory. Like I don't want to do Valentine's, right? That's my
But okay, tell me the story. Is this the same girl that broke?
Yeah.
That was the girl on the prior episode.
Yeah.
So if you want to know who broke that, you gotta go to the prior episode.
I'm not gonna say no names though. Hell no. Shit.
The name should be nameless.
You're not gonna make her famous, huh?
Hey, we're reaching 10 views on YouTube. What's up? People have told me this, and I always feel like I've had long relationships, but also, I guess I've had a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though, like in Peru, like I said, I had no money, bro. I couldn't take my girl to McDonald's. Like straight up.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing, my friend. So maybe that was one of my, but see, I was so confident that I would still try. Even though I was broke and I had nothing, I didn't have a phone in my house in Peru. I didn't have running water. And I'm still like, yeah, I'm gonna get this girl. Let me heat up the water and the stove, take a shower, and go out with this girl. But yeah, so I guess the first girlfriend I had was like 15, like I said on the prior episode. And then in Peru, I left Peru at 17. But during that period, from 15, from my first girlfriend on, with the breakups and the ups and the downs, before I left Peru, I think I had 3 or 4 girlfriends before I left. And I feel like they were kind of like long relationships. Right. Tell me another love story.
Okay, so this is my last one for this episode because I'm gonna get in trouble one of these days. So this is my prom.
Prom.
What
high school?
Monterey High.
Oh, okay.
Caesar High.
You don't want to get in trouble, but then you're saying everything.
Pebble Beach High.
Okay. Pebble Beach. I was Stevenson. This is Stevenson. This girl asked me to prom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, let's go.
Bro.
I'm game. She paid for the tickets and everything.
What? You have to pay for tickets here?
Yeah.
Really?
For
you
prom?
need to buy?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Maybe we did in Peru. I don't remember.
So I'm like, yeah. And at that time, I was working at a hotel, so I got a room.
Oh, man.
This
wow.
Is prom.
See, you're way above what I was doing when I was 17.
And so I'm like, okay. So we got to prom, and I met my date. I met him. He goes, sir, thank you. I take care of her.
Were you driving?
No. We met there at the place.
Okay.
Right. And so.
How were you going to the hotel after?
Oh, I had a car.
You were driving?
Yeah. But we met at the. I didn't pick her up at her house. We met at the place.
Got it.
And I met the dad, and whatever.
Do you have to give the flower thing? Is that a thing?
So.
You need to bring a flower or something?
Yeah. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. I'm a gentleman. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
I'm a helpless romantic.
Okay.
At that time, before I got my heart
destroyed.
You know what I'm saying? And
lucky me.
So we were dancing and everything, and she got tired or whatever, so she went to sit down, whatever, and then the one girl that had a dream about me, she was there.
Uh-huh.
So we started dancing
Oh,
So
man.
we were dancing, and there was chemistry. You can tell there was chemistry, But I didn't make no move because I couldn't disrespect my date like that.
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah.
So
Fair.
respectfully, right? And then I went back to my day. We were dancing. We took pictures and all this stuff. And suddenly, oh, I need to go. I'm like, where are you going? Because my dad's here. I'm like, what do you mean your dad's here? I thought I was going to take you home. No, he came for me. I'm like, okay. So I walked her out. Give it. Here you go. Here's your daughter. She's safe. All that. I'm like, okay, thanks, Sal. I went back. I'm like,
What time does that work here in the States? What time is
I don't know what
prom
time she
over? Like 10 p.m. or later?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
But
I
it
just
was
didn't know.
like
in Peru is very different.
maybe it was like an hour and a half before the thing was over that the day
Okay.
came to pick her up. So I'm like, okay, cool. She left. Let me go with the other girl, right? Because I still have the hotel room.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I go back in there and that girl was gone. I had no idea what happened to her and everything. So my friends come over like, hey, what happened to your date? She left. What happened to the other girl? I don't know. He goes, what are you gonna do with the room? I'm just gonna go sleep. Like I paid for the room. I need to go. And both of my friends say, can we come with you?
It was like, well, are you gonna put out?
No. I'm like, sure, let's go. We can still talk, whatever.
Play video games.
We go to the room
Play
and then
Monopoly.
I go to the room. I'm there, whatever. Door knocks. I open the door. My two friends walks in with their dates. And the room had two beds.
You got kicked out of your own room?
No. They each had their own bed, and I was sleeping under the desk.
Oh my God! Wow, that's a sad story.
It was
sorry.
like I'm like there like this, like.
You just leave.
Did you charge him?
I paid for the room. I'm not leaving. I paid for the room. What do you mean to leave? So I'm there under the desk. I'm like,
Oh my God!
this is
wow.
ridiculous.
Wow. So they did have sex? Weird prom thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Peru, this is what happened. Because that girl broke my heart like a month before prom. So I was gonna go to her prom and she was gonna go to my prom and we're gonna live happily ever after. And then she's like, nah, you're out.
Yeah.
So I asked this girl that had been my friend. I met her, how do I say this? My mom was friends with her mom. Really good friends.
Yeah.
And I always seen her, but I never had the, oh, she's hot type of deal.
Right.
And then after a while, I think it was even my mom suggesting like, oh, she's looking pretty and she's always
Wink.
liked you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. But then my mom kind of does the hookup where we go and visit her friend and I'm there and I find her attractive. And I'm like, oh, she's pretty. And I always liked her personality.
Yeah.
So I asked her to prom and she was like, oh yeah, we can go. But she was always a little like, we can go as friends.
Right.
But here's the crazy thing I say. So that year, 1999, my uncle from Miami, who has a lot of money, gives my dad his car, a BMW 7 Series. Ooh. No one has this car in Peru.
Jesus.
So I was like, this is my limo to pick her up. So we managed to go, we pick her up from her house, but here's the catch. Because my parents know her parents, her mom is coming.
Oh.
So, and that was fine with me. So it was, and they're spending the night at my house. I'm a rinky-dinky house, but they were like country people, so they knew too. But so my prom is me and this girl that I find attractive. No one in my classroom, like my circle of friends, knows her because she's like new in the picture, having a whole lot of fun. But I'm so weird with my steps because my mom, my dad, and her mom are there at prom. And in Peru, prom you can drink, like you have beers, and the party. Bro, we started partying at 9. Some proms last until 5, 6 a.m. It's at least back in the 90s, 2000s. That was no. But there and
at 10 o'clock.
But I'm like, I didn't know how to make my move, and this girl is coming to my house and sleep. It was just like I had a ball. I had a lot of fun. It was like a little flirtatious, but I also like. She's a friend of the family, so it was a little weird. And we never even kissed or nothing. But I remember the next day when she's like, okay, I'm leaving. I was like, before you leave, like, I didn't know how to, like, the game. Like, I can't ask you just to be my girlfriend. We're, like, reconnecting, so we need to, like, date for a minute or something. And then after that, we went to the same after high school, I graduated high school, and then my parents tell me, we're going to the United States. Fuck Peru. But I was studying at a university to try to, we call it a pre-university. It's like an institute that helps you with your grades to get to a university.
Like an MPC, community college.
But it's not a college yet. It's something before college. Because in Peru, you can't just go to college. You need to apply to get in.
Same here.
No, but not an application of, it's the percent. How many people do you think get into universities here, that percentage-wise? Like 90% of people that apply to a college get in?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's so easy to go to school here. In Peru, it's like 9%. It's crazy. Unless it's a private school that you pay for. But state schools, it's like 200,000 people apply and 1,000 make it. It's crazy. The numbers are crazy. Because we didn't have money. And so there's higher education, you need to have crazy grades, like crazy grades. So I went to a pre-university academy, and she was going there, this girl that was my date. And I was always wanted to do something, but I never summoned
Those cojones.
Yeah, we will study together, and I was really good friends with her. And there's always a little bit of flirtiness, but I feel like she always, oh, you're my best friend, you're my best friend. So I always felt like that. I'm not gonna make a move, you know. Yeah. Years later, when I was married, she told me, "Oh no, you could have." And I was like, "God damn it, I'm slow."
Yeah.
But yeah, it never happened.
In high school, everybody was hooking up and everything. I just didn't. One, I was romantic. I never saw it like a one night stand or just to do it. Like I wanted to have some feelings and everything.
Yeah.
But in the same hand, I just didn't know how to close the deal on it.
I close the deal a lot of times, and sometimes not like. I have a couple of hookups that I'd meet these girls at clubs, and we're kissing all night, we're hooking up, and she knew she wasn't my girlfriend, but if I want it, she will be there for me, kind of deal. But
all right, player.
Yeah, no, I've had that. It's weird, but then this girl from my school, she really wanted to date me, but she had been saying all of our high school time, she always been saying, I only like older guys, guys with cars, guys with money. Right. And I always saw that as man, you're just like a person that just cares about materialistic stuff. So I always saw it down, but she was playing this role that she wasn't even thinking like that. So when we hooked up, I felt, because we were of the same circle, I felt sure to be just like, this is a one night stand. So I kind of told her, let's date, but my heart wasn't in it.
Right, yeah.
But I just didn't want to be a dick about it. So I kind of like, I don't know, because we were in the same group of friends, which was a tight 6-7 people, and she's one of them. I'm not gonna you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to make it too awkward or lose the friendship. So I dated her for a minute, but I was never in love with her, never. And I remember my friend who set me up, I told you before, with the other girl to tell, no, he's dead now. That's why he died. No. No, Daniel, hey, R.I.P. Or I don't know if down there, but they're somewhere.
What was his name?
Daniel. Daniel Oblitas. He died so young, man, of a head aneurysm. So it's the 3 friends that were the leaders in high school. I came to the United States, the other guy went to Germany, and the other guy went to Argentina. The guy who went to Argentina died when he was 25, very young.
How?
Aneurysm. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was at his...
I thought you said suicide. You were like... No. Oh, my God.
No, he was a little bit of an eccentric guy. He was a musician and a poet and all of these things. He published a book. He was just very distracted, always. He was fun, but also that prank that he played on me, that was pretty messed up.
Yeah.
But he was one of my best friends in high school, 100%. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so he was kind of in love with this girl that really liked me. So he was like, you should date her. She's part of our circle. You should date her. So we ended up hooking up, and then somewhere her mom lived in Japan, and she knew I was broke, and she really fell for me, man. It was so weird that she felt. She now lives in Texas, and she's married to a white guy, but she really fell in love with me, and the whole joke that they really destroyed her for. Her mom sent some shoes for me, these Pumas, that I never had, brand new Pumas, And the story goes that she gave me these brand new shoes, and I stopped talking to her.
Damn, you probably did, huh? I got what I need.
No. It was weird because she always talked her game so much ever since I met her, and I wasn't. She was attractive, but I wasn't that much into her.
Yeah.
And we dated for a minute. We never did anything. We didn't have sex, but like we kissed and on other things. And she always said that older man. So I thought she had a lot of I thought she was gonna teach me on this sexual adventure that she didn't. She was just talking too much. So I saw that as a man. You're just a liar. You're just so fake. So what happened is during that summer that we were dating, it was probably 97 or 98. My parents, again with my uncles that we hate, they had a beach house. And my dad was in charge of painting the house and renting it out. But things revealed, we weren't working too hard on renting it out. We just stayed at the beach house for the summer. So we got a brand new BMW from them and then their beach house. Dude, the beach was fucking, like, I'm not joking, like where that roof is, that was the beach.
Oh, damn.
Like the water.
Yeah.
Like so close to the ocean, the beach. And I remember her I had to call her from a payphone because the house didn't have a phone. Man, I haven't had phones in a long time. Like phones were a thing of the future when I was younger. But I remember like even breaking up with her over the phone or something. I was like, man, it's not gonna work out. I'm at the beach, you're over there. I'm not gonna take the bus to go see you. And she's like, but the shoes I gave you.
But the shoes I gave you.
And then when we go back to school.
You didn't return it?
No.
Oh,
And then when we go back to school, that's all. Every time there was a joke, it's the shoes. Hey, Emily, asking for the shoes. Hey, G, where's the shoes at? Where's the shoes? I was like, I don't know what you guys talking. I'll just play dumb. Those were my nicest shoes I've ever had. Yeah, I think she even, like when we were older, she joked about a few times. You just owe me a pair of shoes, motherfucker.
So when I was dating the married woman, every Friday we would meet up. Secretly at school after, And I didn't have no phones at that time, phone. So
you're still in high school?
I was in high school. Yeah, a senior. I was a senior. And so my mom, one Friday morning, she dropped me off at school. She goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick you up." I'm like, "No,
no." Fuck it up.
She goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up because we need to do something." I'm like, "Okay." So she comes, picks me up, and I leave. I did not let the
lover, the lover.
I did not let her know because I didn't have the phone, no pager. Like there was no way to communicate, right? So that happened, and then Monday I go back to school, and all my friends like, "Hey, your mom came for you." I was like, "My mom?" She goes, "Yeah, on Friday. She even came to drama class looking for you."
Oh,
man. No, my mom. I
was with my mom.
I was with my mom.
So no, your other mom.
And she goes,
"Oh, you mean my sugar mama?"
And I was like, "No." She goes, "Yeah." And they described the lady to me. I was like, "Oh no, that's not." He goes, and I was like, I started laughing. He goes, "Oh no, that was not my mom."
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
did you tell your friends?
Huh?
Did you tell them?
Yeah, but they didn't believe me.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was always the shy one.
Yeah.
You're
just making stories.
Yeah, you making it up and everything. And so that Friday when I saw her, she was mad.
Yeah.
So you didn't tell me what happened to you. I was worried about you. I was like, I was with mom. Like, what do you want me to do? I couldn't call you.
Feed you your baby food. And cradle you to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah,
wrap it up.
Three and a half minutes.
Okay.
3.5 minutes.
So okay, in short, like until this point, how was your love? Your love life?
No. Tell me how that ended.
What?
With the married lady? What happened at the end?
She just broke up with me. It got to the point where she knew that it couldn't go more. Right? It lived its purpose. Like I was about to
graduate. Okay.
I was about to graduate from high school. Like
It's over.
It was over.
She realized she was a pedophile.
Oh my God.
She was a pedophile.
You were 17. She was not.
Yeah.
Nah.
She was young still.
And married with children.
Yeah. She was 25.
I had a similar thing. She wasn't married, but she had a crazy Mexican boyfriend.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill me.
Oh yeah?
Bro, he waited on the side of the highway. Recognized her car that I was with her, and started driving in front of us and brake check us. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna follow us and shoot us in the face. I was 18.
Yeah, my mom.
But she was 24, 25.
Yeah, my mom told me the same thing. She goes, because she found out I was dating her. She goes, if the husband comes and like bitch you up, don't come crying to me. Like, yeah, you deserve it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
See, but me with this girl, I was like, no, he broke up with the guy. I was like, we can make it. I was so like, we
Same.
can make it. We're gonna get married. Also, I wanted her to give me papers too.
Yeah.
So I was part of the deal
Damn.
because she said she would, and I was like, man, there's this chemistry. We've hooked up already. We've had sex and all this. You give me papers, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the closing argument?
Was describe
Overall,
in your whole life, how was your love experience?
Amazing, great, because the ups and the downs and suffering, like that rut that you think you're never gonna get out of, like that sadness of breaking up with somebody, that also helps you build character and then learn later and makes you be a better this, a better that. I think I'm pretty happy with. And when I met Ali, I was very stable. I knew what I like. Very mature. It was great. We enjoyed our first 2 years of dating / getting married. Between all the turmoil and so many feelings, this is in life when you go through so many feelings of like breakups and all of this stuff, and then the passion is it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
All right. See, Ali, good job.
Oh yeah.
Crazy, Stu.
What about you?
4 kids later, I think there's some passion there, buddy. Come on, ease of them, put them on the spot.
To this point.
Up until this point.
Yeah, I was always the shy guy. I was always the like, oh, nobody loves me, all this stuff. But looking back, like all the stuff that happened to me, like, being into married woman, dating my supervisor, dating a married woman,
You said that twice.
Yeah. No, but all this crazy story, even
You feel like you lived.
I live even like leaving the house and staying. I was in her room. I was sitting on the bed, but I got up to leave to go watch wrestling.
Yeah,
Like
those stories. Yeah,
those stories are like
Gold,
perfect. Yeah. It was good.
gives
It
you
was
good
great.
balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Love Stories with Los.
BenchWarmers.
See you next time. Catch you next month.
Yeah. If we're still alive.
It was still alive after this gets released.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, what we say?
Oh, until next time, mi gente. Shoo!
Los vidrios.
Los BenchWarmers. This month, you guys not only warmed up benches, but hearts.
Warm up hearts. Oh. Should be the caption right there.
Corazón.